Hello you all, my name is Jerica Powell and I will be making my superfood recipe, which is Brussels sprouts. I'm going to be adding balsamic vinaigrette, which I'm making myself from scratch. So this is for my Biology 5 class, Contemporary Health Issues. And I'm very excited because I chose something that I actually like to eat, Brussels sprouts. And I think growing up, I always thought that they had a funny, weird smell to them. But this is what it looks like. And actually, this is not a particularly good one because you see the leaves are falling off. So, there's a book and it tells you basically how you should pick these. So you should pick them separately so that you can go through, pick up the heavy ones, the ones that are tight with their leaves not coming off, green. Beware of yellow leaves. This recipe will be using bacon, a little spicy brown mustard, olive oil, balsamic vinegar, pepper, and salt. Sea salt, actually, pink Himalayan sea salt. Okay, first things first, Brussels sprouts do need to be rinsed off. So I found this cool thing out about giving the Brussels sprouts a cold salt bath, which is supposed to make the critters come out. So let's do that. So something else to watch out for on the Brussels sprouts are little holes where I guess the little critters have chewed into it. So take a look at that. See? So I will take that one off. I'm still going to try to use it. Now, as we prepare to cut the Brussels sprouts, I just wanted to tell you something cool about the fiber-enriched Brussels sprouts. Say, for instance, when you boil Brussels sprouts, which is probably the healthiest way to cook them, after 5 minutes, say 6 or 7 minutes, there's going to be like this scent that comes from the Brussels sprouts. And I think that's like what turns people off of the Brussels sprouts. However, I'm going to roast them. I'm going to do a few boiled, or steamed, I guess I should say, just to kind of add a different texture to the ones that I'm going to roast in the oven. And what I've already done is started my oven. I put it at 400 degrees. Time to cut. Okay, you guys, we are all chopped. Now I am getting my pan to put my Brussels sprouts on. I've already sprayed the pan with non-stick vegetable oil, which is good because it's not going to give you any calories at all.
Okay guys, for my balsamic vinaigrette, I am using 2 parts olive oil and 1 part vinaigrette and 1 part honey. I'm going to add the honey in there to make it a little sweet. So let's do this. 1/4 cup. And another 1/4 cup of olive oil. Open this balsamic vinegar. And this I got from like Walmart. Oh, I need a cork. So I'm adding in the balsamic vinegar. And I'm also going to put in a little of the Dijon mustard and the honey. And I'm just going to half that instead of doing it 1 and 1. I really don't like the flavor of honey, but you know, you can do whatever. And you can always find your own. Or like I said, you can use already made. I just think it's a little bit healthier making my own. So let's put that in there. And whisk that together, adding in the salt and the pepper as well. For flavoring, you can also add herbs or whatever you like.
Okay, so here is my homemade balsamic vinaigrette. And I must say, it's pretty good. Very, very good. I actually wish I had more fresher herbs to add in here because I think they would give it more and more flavor, but it's just good this way.
Okay, so now I'm going to take my bacon and cut that up into slices and put that on the Brussels sprouts pan, and I'll show you exactly how I'm going to cut the slices, cube them, and just toss them in there. So you guys, right now I'm cutting the bacon, and the slices, multiple slices together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 slices together. I'm going to take those and continue to cube them and toss them in the pan. Okay, so this was me cutting the bacon. The bacon is cut. Thank God I have a cutting board right there. And let me add it to the pan. So it's in the pan, and I'm just going to mix it up again, get a little bit better. Separate the slices so they're not over each other. But when I put it in the oven and I have it cooking, maybe about 15 minutes through the 20 to 30 minutes that I'm going to keep it in there, I'm going to stir it one time, maybe twice, but I like to just leave them. I think they're going to get some really good flavor. Get all that bacon into the juices and get the bacon wrapped around the Brussels sprouts, creating that applewood flavor or maple. I really like it with maple, but I couldn't find any. All I had was applewood. But either bacon can be used. And I recommend using, raw bacon so that so it's not burnt or overcooked.
I boiled some Brussels sprouts, or steamed them. Put a little bit of water at the bottom of the pot and just cooked them for 5 minutes. And I have some pretty tender, and this is how you know. You stick the fork in it, and if it's tough, then okay, maybe it can be cooked a little bit longer. But so far, good. They don't stink. And I'm gonna toss some of the balsamic vinaigrette in there. While we wait for our Brussels sprouts to finish cooking, I want to give you a few facts about Brussels sprouts. They're high in vitamin C, 42 milligrams, high in vitamin C and calcium and vitamin A, and extremely high in potassium K, or vitamin K, 389 milligrams. So from experience, someone who is on blood thinners need to beware of the vitamin K, because I think it makes the blood not thin, so that's not good. You can store the Brussels sprouts in the refrigerator after you're done making them. They'll be good for a few days. And what can I tell you? Where they grow. So reading, it says on the Pacific coast, so like California, Washington, they can be planted all year round, harvested all year round. They're available in the store all year round. What else can I tell you about it? It's so good. I cannot wait to taste them. You could do a bunch of fun things with it. You can cut up onions and put it in there with the bacon, minced garlic. I haven't tried bell pepper, but that would be cool because, roasted vegetables. So some medical uses and or benefits is that it lowers risk of some birth defects and it protects against cancer. Another good thing is possible lower risk of a heart attack, and vision protection. So 20 minutes have passed and we are taking out our Brussels sprouts out of the oven, and we're so excited about it. They look so good. What I like most about it is that it is a quick, simple, healthy side dish. It could be a main meal. They don't need to overcook. They don't need to cook too long, as they lose their vitamin C if they cook too long. Okay, toss that in there too. Never enough flavoring. Now for a fork. Okay, honey. So here is a boiled one. So good. Brussels sprouts don't have a flavor to them. They're so good. All you can taste is really the balsamic vinaigrette. And it's really light. I'm so sorry. So good. Dylan wanted in the video. See if this little guy will eat it. Hot? One time? Hot. No? Mommy loves it. So, no one in my family eats this. Like my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my husband doesn't eat it, but the girls do. The women do. Would love to change that stereotype of men not eating their vegetables. Let's help teach our children what's good to eat. Again, this recipe is so easy and so simple. I hope you try it. I hope you don't turn your nose up to Brussels sprouts. They are so good. You don't know what you're missing. Thank you for watching.